Alright YouTubers, what's going on? I'm coming back at you with another flashlight review. Today we're looking at another Thrunite product. This is the Thrunite Ti5T titanium. The T stands for titanium. It's a AAA pen style light, and it's pretty cool. Really dig this flashlight actually. It comes in this nice little tin as usual. You got your instruction manual, how to use the different modes. Super simple to use though, so let's go ahead and just dive right into it. So it has 3 different modes, and it's a clicky, push button, and the click is very audible. Now you can't even see that. You can probably see my hand there. That's what they call a firefly mode. Really low light. I actually love having that mode because it doesn't disorient you with your night vision. It's really dark, and if you don't need to see a ton of things, it's good for like a lamp, or a map. Your second mode, you just click it again, and then click it one more time, and that gives you a medium mode. And your medium mode is right around 10 lumens. Excuse me, that's low mode. So it's 10 lumens, so it's not terribly bright, but it's good for most tasks. And then if you click again, you have your high mode, which is 100 lumens. And then you have a strobe mode. So to get to strobe, you just... There you go. You have to just basically click it. You have to go through the different modes at least 3 times, and then it goes to strobe. So it's got a strobe mode, which is nice. What I like about this, it takes 1 AAA battery, so batteries are cheap and plentiful, and they last a good amount of time. But there's a lot of AAA lights. I've reviewed a couple of AAA lights from Thrunite. I carry one on my keychain daily, and which is the Ti3. But I like this size. It's a little bit bigger. Here it is compared to a couple of Momentary lights that I have, the brass AAA and then the copper AAA. And you can see it's quite a bit longer. Uses the same size battery, but I actually like the size because it's still small. It's still very pocketable, very lightweight, very easy to carry. It just gives you more to hold on to. I really kind of like that. I carry a flashlight in my EDC every day for multiple reasons, but one of them being for my handgun. I don't carry a weapon mounted light on my carry gun. I do on my home defense gun, but not on my carry gun. And it's nice to have a flashlight in case I ever needed to use this. And I like having something a little bit bigger like this. I mean, this fits my hand, pretty much all my hand. I like that it's click on, so it's super, quick to engage. And I got a nice light, and if I need strobe, I've got strobe. So, good. It's not like a defensive light. You can't really use this as a striking tool like some flashlights. But it's also really small and just really EDC friendly, so I really dig that. I like the clip. It works really well. It goes on your pans. I like pen style lights anyway as it is. I'm not a huge... I mean, I don't mind these mirror tacks, but you have to twist them and stuff. I like the clicky button lights personally. That's just a personal preference. So I was looking at some AA lights, and then they sent me this one to review, and I was pretty excited about it because A, it's titanium. I carry titanium knives almost every day. It's just one of my preferred materials for things to be made in, and I like that it's titanium. I like the size, the shape of it. It's still skinny like these. It's about the same circumference as the Momentary and Thrunite's smaller Ti3. But it's just longer, gives you more purchase, more to hold on to, plus it has the clicky. Oops, open the camera. I reviewed one of their other AAA lights. It was a 2 AAA, and it was long. It was a pen light. This is like the perfect size. I think this is like the sweet spot, and this has been my EDC flashlight for a couple of weeks since they sent it to me. So, been meaning to knock out a review. I was out of town, and then I've been sick. You might be able to hear it in my voice, and I apologize. I do have a cough drop in my mouth, so been pretty sick the last couple days. So, just trying to knock this out to get it out there because it is a really good light. It does have some really good qualities that I really like in the flashlight. So, especially that it uses a common battery. It is IPX8 waterproof. So it is waterproof, and then you have a Cree XPL LED in this one, so should last you 20 plus years. I mean, not that you're gonna really ever need to have a flashlight last you that long, but I don't know how many of us have the same flashlight after 20 years. I'd be shocked. But so I just really dig this this little guy. It's a good size. It has good modes. If you need it for defensive purposes, it'll work. If you just need it to find something you lost in the dark, that's what it's there for. That's what our lights are for. That's why we carry EDC. Flashlights are a big part of an EDC for me, and there's 2 different ones I carry on a daily basis. This one right now, and then the other one on my keychain, and I'll probably be moving one of these mirror techs to another set of keys. So, but I really dig the Thrunite products. I think they're a really good value. $35 is what this will cost you. So it's a titanium flashlight for $35. That's pretty unheard of. Most of the titanium flashes I've seen are closer to $100. So it is titanium. I think it's a lower grade, like a TC4 titanium. I'm not sure. They don't really specify what grade of titanium. Highly doubt it's 6.4 ALV, but it's still titanium, and it's a good looking light, and that's really a lot of functionality to it. Just can't go wrong, especially for $35. So I'll put a link in the description where you can buy this on their Amazon store. And any questions or comments, leave them on the comment section below. We'll see you in the next video. Quick, guys, one thing that I forgot to mention that I really like about this light, and I turned off the video, I was like, oh, I need to really... You have a Momentary on switch, so you can turn this light on by simply pressing it, not even clicking it all the way. And you can cycle through all the modes. Even the strobe. There it was. So you don't have to push it all the way down. So that's just, I'm just barely pushing it down, and I'm cycling through the modes. And if I don't want to have it on, just I need it on for a quick second, I can just quickly hold my finger on that button and then release it. It does require some pressure, so I don't think it's actually gonna turn on in your pocket or anything like that. But it's a cool feature because you don't always have to click it fully. I mean, that's fully on, and that's Momentary on. So I like that feature. That's a really cool feature that I'm glad they incorporate into this light. Alright guys, that'll wrap up the video. Thanks for watching.